For a while, at least, they all ended in IME, 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 IME. Okay. They take a couple weeks to kick in, and otherwise they'd just be coke, right? Otherwise they'd make you happy really fast, but you crash too. Right? The data are not thrilling at 2-year follow-up, but a subset of folks do seem to respond. In part, it seems to give them enough energy to go to therapy. If that's working, by all means, go for it. What do they really have in common? Just those 3 carbon rings. Okay. So as SSRIs, you probably know these names: Zoloft, Paxil, Prozac, right? And if you understand what reuptake is, you'll be ready for the test. Okay. Now let's move on to bipolar. What did bipolar used to be called?
Manic depression.
Manic depressive. Okay. Periods of effusive, outrageous, energetic, elevated mood, or associated irritability, like when I tell that client, no, you can't do the 9-day bike race across the United States. Right? And then full-blown, genuine 2-week depressive episode. Okay? Bipolar disorder. Not, hey, we were so excited because our team won the state football championship. Okay? My dad's friend Ed, who's bipolar, when he can yell, Mitch, I can fuck 7 times a day, right? When I'm like 9 on the phone, okay, that's mania. Not, hey, we're excited our team won. He ended up, one way he got in the hospital was he threatened to kill President Reagan. Okay, that's an unusual sign of bipolar. Right? All of these have been developed. Lithium carbonate, okay, is by far the oldest and seems to have an advantage in keeping those moods down and keeping the depressive sessions from getting too bad. What's the big problem? What is the huge drawback of the lithium salts? Okay, they're toxic. Right? What's funny is lithium chloride was once proposed as a salt substitute. Like you were going to put it on your steak and be heart healthy or some shit. I guess you wouldn't eat the steak, but put it on your carrot. Right? And unfortunately, they reach a toxic level. So if you're on a lithium medication, you have to have your blood lithium checked every month. As clients get older, this gets more sensitive. So I had a woman at the house who was starting to show lithium toxicity, even though she was on the same dose she'd always been on. Right? So just something to keep out. All the rest of these have also been used, but you'll notice some of these were used as antidepressants too, and we're just not sure. Right? How does lithium work? We got no clue yet. Right? But it does seem to take the highs down and the lows down. What is the biggest issue in getting clients to take this? What would you imagine? Adherence. It sounds like a manic episode must be pretty fucking fun. Who wants to take the edge off their highs? The problem is, what are the correlates of bipolar disorder? Well, imagine having a manic episode and a credit card. Those of you who actually have room on your credit card to charge shit, imagine you just went out and went nuts. Okay? In the ill-advised sexual encounters, I have a credit card, mania, and I'm a guy. Is a strip joint really far behind? Is this going to go completely off the walls? Certainly could. Right? And then I'm already a businessman, and oh, by the way, I'm having a manic episode, so you know what I decided? I'm going to buy 6 McDonald's franchises for Del Mar, New York. This is big. I can have 6 McDonald's there. Crazy shit like that. That's another sign of those manic. What we do see, though, is even as this range of affect decreases, folks with bipolar can still benefit from psychotherapy. Not only can they learn to challenge the irrational beliefs that lead to depressed mood, they can learn to recognize irrational beliefs that sound a little hypomanic. All right? What's it called when you don't have the full-blown mania and the full-blown depressive?
Dysthymia.
Cyclothymia. All right? I'm still psyching, but not for as long and not quite as extreme. Okay? These folks can really benefit from psychotherapy. So I have I get them all the time when I'm over 600 milligrams of caffeine, right? I'm going to write a novel that is also a pop-up book. It's going to be great. Nobody's ever done this before. Right? And then I go to sleep, thank God. Right? And go, okay, the novel pop-up book, I'll save that for later. I should get back to work on that grant. Right? But can you recognize these, or can you at least delay before you invest in them? Right? Yeah, I'm going to write a novel, it's a pop-up book, and I'm going to go self-publish it now. In fact, let me go order 900 copies and put them on the credit card. Right? That's what ding, ding, ding. I should recognize, hey, I need to check this out with the missus. My wife's last boyfriend before me, bipolar. Guys, straight guys, lesbians. You can date somebody who dated somebody totally fucking crazy before you, you look great. Right? I'm totally mellow compared to that dude. And I'm also the introvert of my family, but you never believe it, right?